This is not even from here, but I really like it. Well, actually, it's contested. All these herbalists and things, we all argue so much about stuff. But maybe this is native to here, maybe not, but it does not matter. It's still a very, very good medicine. So we use it for your eyes. So a good way, actually, it was a kindergarten class. And I was like, it makes sense that it's good for your eyes. He's like, oh, why? He's like, because everyone says eagle eyes are real good and eagle eyes are yellow. So I was like, you know what? I'll take it. That's a really good way to remember it. But hawkweed, it's called hawkweed as well. I forget its Latin name, but it's really cool sounding. I'll Google it after. But these are really good. Like we use them especially for like pink eye, like if you have an infection in your eye, or if you have tired, strained eyes. We use this a lot throughout the pandemic. Like now, all of a sudden, everything is Zoom, and then all the screen time went up, and so. People were having lots of eye strain, headaches with students and things. So I started telling everybody, you should just find some of these. They're everywhere. They usually like, the edges of fields. Well, they like being in the field, but everyone cuts the field. So like on the edge of the field, you'll find just yellow flowers. Some of them have like a red on the outside, and then it gets orange, and then only yellow in the very center. So we have two different species that grow here. But all you do is you just take the flowers off, make some tea, and then like for problems on your eyes, you just put a cloth on the tea and then put the cloth on your eye, have a little nap, and you'll have like my daughter, oh man, I went to this mechanic in Peterborough. Everyone said this mechanic is the best. Like, I trust him with my wife. They'll say all this stuff. And so like I want to find a really good mechanic, and I'll give him all the gifts in the world because I needed help, and I was in London, and I got quoted $4,500, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna limp home. So I took like 6 hours to get home. $40 part. So I was like, these freaking guys. So like I always want to find like a really good mechanic, like someone I could trust. And so we went there. Everyone told us to go there, so we went there, and seemed like a really good guy. And then this real decrepit like dog came right in the shop, and then my daughter was in the car seat on the floor, and then she wants to see the dog, and then that dog just licked her right in the eye, and then I started noticing how awful that dog looked, and then it's limping away, and I thought, oh, it just licked her, so I cleaned off her face. Car got fixed. I trust this guy a lot. And then we got home, and my daughter was yelling on the seat because she had a nap in the car. So as soon as you pull in the driveway, she was waking up, and she was like, "Hey, can't see!" And then we looked back, and then it was just real crusty. Her eyes were just glued shut. She's like, "I can't see! I'm getting scared!" But she couldn't open her eyes. And so, oh no, we put a warm cloth on so she could open her eyes. They're just cherry red. We're like, oh, what was on that dog? So we start panicking. We had this in the yard. Like a lot of people will have this like just in your yard. My wife grew up, her grandma always had those red and orange ones. So we had some. Grabbed it, made tea, put the cloth on her, and then she had another nap. And she woke up from the nap, and then when she opened her eyes, just white. All gone. Pink eye, like 2 weeks, maybe sometimes 2 weeks that can last, and it's painful, it hurts, you constant care.